Hi, I'm Karen, and here's how Holio was created. The hallway is the first touchpoint to a home and to making an impression. Being a space that people interact with right before living and after returning home, I saw potential in optimizing this experience. So I asked myself, what are belongings that need to be conveniently accessible yet organized, and group them into 3 categories. Part of the beauty of this studio lies in the process, and I'll be sharing pivotal moments that inform my design where form follows intent. My first object is an organizer for coins and keys. When people return home with a bunch of coins, they tend to put some of the bigger coins aside for the next morning. It's also a hassle to look for their keys. These prompted me to incorporate a lid to separate the important and unimportant items. To remove the need for users to constantly lift this lid, I created an opening. However, I realized that this may cause items on the lid to fall in and thus extruded it. Finally, the circular outline is replaced by a large coin slot to suggest affordance for depositing multiple coins. Here's the final product. It keeps the messy pile of coins out of sight without restricting access to it and draws attention to what's on top. My second object is an organizer for mails and its related items. Mails are typically scattered around, with the smaller letters often getting covered. Some favorable items are the letter opener and stamps. With that, my first instincts were to follow the same language and insert a protrusion to separate the items. However, due to the low height of the tray and very little space left at the back, it's difficult to hold any items stably. Thus, I introduced a slope. To further resolve this issue, the protrusion was changed to a divider. Not only did it subtract unnecessary components, it also complemented the slope's purpose of assisting with the arrangement of mails according to height. Lastly, for increased usability, gaps were accounted for on each side to allow users to fish out for small items that drop in with ease. Here's the final product. It guides your eyes as you sift through your mails and serves as a station for all relevant items. My third object is an organizer for accessories. While it feeds into a theme, different individuals own different combinations, and I tried to keep my design as simple and versatile as possible. With this arrangement, it can hold items that stand, lay flat, or loop around. While this design came almost naturally after having done a family of 2, a lot of time was spent perfecting the ratio and dimensions to ensure that the various items can fit. Here's the final product. It is able to contain a range of accessories of different orientations. 1-to-1 scale prototypes were constructed for all objects to experiment and to finalize their thickness and proportions before converting them into technical drawings for the steel manufacture. In essence, they each have one main body and one element to enhance their feature. As shown, their forms are largely determined by usability and how one approaches the objects, with a playful color palette to inject some fun and personality into your living space. Together, they form Holio, a series of hallway organizers that facilitate smoother entries and exits for your warm, welcome home.